I'm Sherry Conrad with RMTC, and we're here today to talk to you about Twitter for your Professional Learning Network, or PLN. This slice is going to talk about how to identify Twitter as a source for your professional growth, using social media to develop and contribute to a virtual professional learning network, and identifying professional practices while using Twitter. A survey of teachers in the United States found that they valued Twitter's personalized, immediate nature and the positive professional collaborations it can encourage. They reported Twitter can be used to combat teaching isolation, a problem for many teachers that can result in burnout and/or teachers leaving the profession altogether. Another article indicates that teachers highly value Twitter as a means of self-directed professional development. Respondents who reported using Twitter multiple times a day were more likely to use it for professional purposes than personal ones. Benefits included professional development and meaningful relationships that teachers formed with other teachers who use Twitter. Teachers surveyed indicated they not only get professional support, but emotional support as well from connecting with other educators via Twitter. So let's talk about who to follow on Twitter. When you like or retweet something, it shows on your wall. Do you want your PLN to see that you've liked every post by every member of the cast of Hamilton for the last year and a half? Some people have professional and personal Twitter profiles to keep their obsessions separate from their passion. Here are some Twitter handles we like to follow. At FSDB_PD for the Pineapple PD, at RMTC-DHH for RMTC, at Education Florida for Florida's Department of Education, and at Google Access for Google's accessibility team. Who do you like to stalk? I mean follow. We teach our students to use academic vocabulary appropriate to the situation, and so we're going to help you become familiar with the vocabulary associated with using Twitter. User pictures are referred to as avatars. The person's name is self-explanatory. However, their Twitter name can be different. Twitter names are also referred to as handles. All tweets are time-stamped. Within the body of a tweet, you can post both your own information as well as links to outside web pages. However, you have to do it in 280 characters or less. Using a hashtag helps to organize tweets of the same topic. For example, RMTC uses the hashtag RMTC-DHH so that all the tweets in the Twitterverse are organized and accessible in one lump grouping. This phenomenon is also found on Facebook. The symbols on the bottom of a tweet give users the option to reply directly to the tweet that was posted, retweet the tweet that was posted, click the star to indicate your agreement or liking of the tweet, which is also known as making it a favorite. Warning, you can only delete a tweet. You cannot edit it. Check out this graphic of the anatomy of a tweet. Twitter chats are a great way to collaborate and find new people to follow. Different groups host them. They usually have a theme, and they can sometimes feel overwhelming to participate. I recommend the first time you just lurk or watch as it progresses. Here are some tips to make joining a Twitter chat a little bit easier. When you go into Twitter, you type in the search bar the hashtag for the chat. Then you click latest. You can also save searches for chats you participate in on a regular basis. You click on the three dots at the top right-hand corner to save it. Make sure you search hashtag DefEd and save that search. Then, the second Thursday of every month at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can participate. If you miss one, don't worry about it. The moderator publishes all the tweets. Most of the time, Twitter chat questions are posted ahead of time. Professionals can create a document to plan answers. It's a good practice to try to find articles or pictures to support your responses. Then, a professional can type out their answers in the correct format with all the @ signs to the people and groups and hashtags that they want to include. When you @ or tag a person or group, it tags them in the post and it will show up on their news feed. The hashtag makes it so that when a person searches those words, they can find all the posts related to that hashtag. Another tip is to make sure that you know who the moderator is for the Twitter chat. With many chats, they start with asking who you are, where you're from, and what is your job. So if you want to participate in a Deaf Ed chat, try to at least respond to that and maybe one other question. When you answer a question, start it with A for answer and whatever question number you're responding to, and then end that response with hashtag DeafEd or any hashtag that you want to link to your response. If you are in the search mode, like we mentioned previously, and you want to hit tweet it, it will automatically add the hashtag for that chat. Even if you don't answer a question your first time, like the tweets of other people. Retweet those ideas that you like. When you only have 280 characters, you have to find ways to shorten what you're trying to say. These are some commonly used abbreviations you will find on Twitter. For example, the word accessibility is often seen abbreviated as A11Y because there are 11 letters between the A and the Y. It saves space and time when you are trying to tweet on the fly. Twitter chats are just one way to learn new skills and connect with professionals around the world, which helps to alleviate teacher isolation in a low prevalence field. Whether you're using Twitter personally or professionally, get out there and build your PLN.